Hello viewers, here is an Iris branded Surprise Arizona's VN. I believe the model number is PCF-HE18N circulator VN. Lamont showed me this, I think it was last year, and I got one and I was really intrigued by it because it seemed like it was a pretty decent VN. I used it a fair bit last year, and now I'm fixing to get it out again this year. I thought we should do a teardown and take a look inside of it. This Iris or WOOZOO circulator VN by Iris USA Incorporated. And I don't recall there being any Chinglish that was noteworthy in the manual. I don't think so. Anyways, let's take a look at the fan here and see what's inside of it. I suppose while I have it open, we'll give it some oil. That's what I typically do. So here is the fan itself, and I'm intrigued because if you look at the blade, you're not going to see it too good with the guard on, but it's like, it's a serious blade. And the claim with this was that it's supposed to be very quiet. And I would say it's very quiet, and I'm particular about quiet fans. I really like fans to be quiet. And this is very quiet. Certainly hear it on the higher speeds, but it is putting out a decent amount of air. But on the lowest speed, very quiet. Spin down seems to be decent still, but I'd rather put some oil on those bearings because it just has one of those C-frame shaded pole motors in there, and those never seem to last too long. So, as far as disassembly is concerned, it looks like we have 6 screws on the back. They're regular, common bits. Well, they're not common bits, they're Phillips bits, but they're common in the sense that most people have them. They're not some weird funny man security bits or nothing like that. So let's see here. They're not even that tight. Those are all of very reasonable tightness. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's the 6th screw at? It's over here. Okay, well it's staying in place, but at least the thing came off anyways. Alright, so that was easy enough to open, to clean. You know, you can clean inside there and do whatever you want to do. Now, that blade is no joke. I mean, that's got some serious pitch to it. Looks a lot like the blades that used to come on the older Fujitsu air conditioners, on the condensers. Very quiet fans. So that's pretty cool. The blade is no joke on there at all. Now I tend to think this thing is like a aerodynamics nightmare because there's so much thick plastic everywhere. And I would think if this was just in a free open area, it probably would move a ton more air. Just out of curiosity, let's see. Well, actually maybe not so much. It's not really moving that much more air. Okay. Well, let's see how easily the blade comes off. easily enough. So yeah, I mean that's pretty good. Not bad at all. And then here's the motor, which of course is nothing more than a basic shaded pole motor that we see in a lot of fans today. Realistically, this is even going further than most people would to clean it. Taking the front guard off and maybe the blade off is about as much as anybody ever does to clean something like this. So I would say for that purpose it's very easily cleaned. Okay, this is interesting. I want to show these bearings on video because there's something a little strange about them. That was unnecessarily tight. Oh, I guess that's not as strange as I thought it was. It looked like there wasn't any way to put oil in there, but in fact, I'm looking at this and I'm thoroughly pleased because you look inside there, there's a visible amount of oil in the bottom of that. The bearing is soaked, which is how it should be. Look at all that oil in there. It's actually correct. I'm shocked. And the front is the same way. There's a visible amount of oil in there, and I can see that the wicks are thoroughly saturated. I can't believe it, but I'm actually going to put this back together without adding any extra oil because I don't see a reason to do so. There's oil everywhere. You can see it on the shaft. The bearing is closed on the back, so it should hold that oil in there for quite a while. Huh, who knew? Well, I'm glad I opened that up because I have a lot more respect for this fan than I did before. Tap that back into alignment. As good as it was before. Okay, screw this back on. Well, I have to say, I am really surprised, pleasantly surprised, at how much oil is in those bearings. There's a proper amount of oil in those bearings. And I would say that's almost completely and totally unheard of when you buy a fan today. It's got a keyed shaft here, so that'll slip on one way. There's no reason to oil that, it's running fine. Alright, let's see how easily it goes back together. That was certainly easy. Let's put the screws in. These were put in loosely for a reason, so I'm going to put them back in loosely, as they'll strip out. Okay, well, that's rare. It's it's very rare that I take something apart and I'm really content with the way everything is in there. I'm very surprised. There is an adequate amount of oil in this fan, and I think this will run for quite a few years before it has any problems. So, fascinating. Really fascinating. What I'd like to see this brand do with this blade, make a box fan, or make a, you know, like an 18-inch, 20-inch fan. Make a big fan that would silently push air all over the room. That's what I want to see from this brand.